In this video, we are going to be talking about the STAR technique for answering interview questions. What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Afzal Hussain. You can find out a bit more about me through the social media links below, or you can check out my website, which is www.afzalhussain.com. If you're interested in career advice or help with your CV or cover letter, be sure to check out officialcvdoctor.com, and that's where I can personally help you get further in the application process. STAR, situation, task, action, result. Now, before we get into it, let's focus on competency questions. What are they and how should you approach them? Competency questions are basically questions that ask you to draw upon a previous experience in order to answer why or how you've developed a key competency. Key competencies can be leadership skills, teamwork skills, problem-solving skills, communication, interpersonal skills, the ability to act proactively, showing or displaying attention to detail, analytical skills, so on and so forth. If you go into Google and write key competencies required for investment banking roles or roles in consulting or professional services, etc., you'll get a ton of words or competencies, and that will give you a good idea of what the banks and the top companies want from you. If you ever have a video interview or a in-person interview, you're going to be asked a competency question or two. And so this might come in the form of, can you tell me a time when you had to work in a team? Can you tell me a time when you had to lead a team? Can you tell me a time when you had to solve a problem? Can you tell me or give me an example of when you went above and beyond on a particular task? Can you tell me a time when you faced a difficult situation and what you did to resolve that situation? What lessons did you learn from that? So these type of questions, I'm sure many of you who have had interviews are familiar with these. And so today I wanted to do a quick short video on the STAR technique to help you approach these questions, so when you get asked them in an interview, you don't talk for too long and you don't give a below average answer. STAR technique, STAR stands for situation, task, action, result. So what that simply means is, tell me the situation that you're going to describe, tell me the task that was at hand, what action did you take, and then what was the result. Working for an investment bank, working for any top leading industry organization, they're going to focus on results. They want results-oriented individuals. And so you need to give them the backstory, tell them what you did, and then what was the result, what did you achieve. So if we go with an example, I used to use this for my internship examples when I was at university, and it was for the question, tell me a time when you led a team. Now this focuses on leadership, so the key competency leadership and the key competency teamwork. I say, so the situation is, and I give a lot more context, but the basic structure is, the situation was, I was the captain of the Queen Mary Economics football team, and we participated in a number of leagues and a number of tournaments. So that was the situation. The task, TST, the task at hand was to participate in these tournaments and make sure we were winning, make sure we were successful and coming out with a good result at the end of every game. The action I took was to ensure that each individual player knew their roles and responsibilities in their team, and so I delegated accordingly. In addition to this, I made sure everyone was focused and they knew the task at hand when they were on the pitch. So that was the action I took. In addition to that, some of the players were less confident than others, and so I would take them aside, talk to them, improve their confidence, and work with them in order to help the team grow and move forward. As a result, we won lots of matches and the team morale was high. And in addition to this, I realized I developed my teamwork skills, my leadership skills, and my confidence both on and off the pitch. So that was simple: situation, task, action, result. Any competency question you face, make sure you use that structure. And a good way to prepare ahead of interviews is to have papers or drafts for each competency. So have your example ready for leadership skills, have your example ready for teamwork, have your example ready for problem solving, for going above and beyond, for attention to detail, analytical skills, etc. Because when it comes up in an interview, you want to be able to you don't want to read off a script, memorize script. You want to hear, all right, attention to detail, boom, I know which example I'm going to talk about. The more you practice, the easier it gets. And also, when you apply for roles at companies on the job description on the website, it's going to say key competencies. We want someone in this role who has strong attention to detail, strong PowerPoint skills, strong Excel skills, is a team player, good interpersonal skills. Those are the key buzzwords that you should look for. They will likely come up in the interview, so make sure you draft answers for those questions. So yeah, that's the STAR technique, very simply explained. Hopefully that's been useful for you. If it has, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share it with anyone that might benefit from the content, and if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and turn on post notifications if you haven't. And if you've got any video suggestions or comments on the content of this video, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video next week. Peace.